Good morning, little youngins. It's another Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty for that knowledge. Let's drink it up. So, this week, Tuesday, was Veterans Day. Let me get into Veterans Day. Oh, you like my shirt? We're about to talk about him in a minute. So, this is my uncle. Just one of them. He was an Army Ranger. Oh, love my Uncle Gio. Love him very, very much. Very, very much. He also, oh, you see that? This one's good. I'm not done. Still not done. See, my Uncle Gio, he used to call me all the time. We would spend hours on the phone together. And I mean hours. Thank goodness we didn't have to pay for long distance phone calls anymore. We spent hours on the phone together, especially after my dad passed. He would always call me and we'd catch up, just chit chat about the day, what's going on with the kids, how's my husband, what am I doing for the holidays. And he would always sing me one song. It was a favorite of mine. Every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, he sung me Dean Martin's Sway. I loved it. I loved it. He would sing me The Temptations, My Girl. I miss him. I miss him a lot. Here is another one of my veterans who has passed. His name's Mr. Francis. He was a Golden Glove boxer. He was also in the Army. Do you know how hard it is to impress a Golden Glove boxer? It's hard. I did that once. I was just getting back into my martial arts. And if you've ever did any boxing or martial arts, there's a sound that the bag makes when you strike it properly. Well, at first, Mr. Francis would sit over on Mr. Ahmad's porch and he's listening to me and he's like quietly making fun of me because, I'm just getting back into it. Just getting back into it. And the one morning I was outside on my proper little muster and beating on my bag and I heard the sound and you could hear him. By George, I think she's got it. You could hear him and I was just so proud, so proud. Oh, oh, the sweet sounds of that bag. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about another one of my favorite veterans. Dear friend of ours. A dear friend of ours. His name is Charles Moon. Dear friend of ours. Our families go back well over 20 years. He created this shirt. It was a veterans organization. I'm about to show you what the back says because I have our middle son shirt here still too. You see that? You will be paid back in ways you never thought imaginable. Well, lo and behold, not only is he one of the strongest men and the funniest men I've ever had the pleasure and the blessing of having in my life, he loved the holidays. Loved them. Baking cookies with his wife in the kitchen and his grandkids. He loved the holidays. Do you know why most veterans absolutely love the holidays? because they're always stuck on base or on a ship and they don't get homegrown holidays. So when they make it home for a holiday, it's just magic. It's just magic. There's a lot of veterans at my husband's work. And one yesterday, he's funny. His name's Mr. Southworth. He's funny. He gifted my husband an army shirt. Well, why is that funny? My husband was Navy. We're about to start talking about my Navy veterans now. So, when I was a little girl, my uncle, he was in the Navy. And you don't get stationed on your coast usually. That usually doesn't happen. Well, he served on the United States Nimitz. And he was in Desert Storm. And I was a little girl. And I wanted my uncle home for Christmas. So when I seen Santa that year in the mall, I remember telling Santa, I want my uncle home for Christmas. And Santa told me, oh, little one, have faith. Oh, my goodness. Filled with it since then. Filled with it since then. Have faith. Oh, I got plenty. I got plenty. Now listen up. This is why you do not tell little kids there's no such thing as Santa Claus. Saint Nick. Saint Nicholas. Go ahead, Google him. That is why you do not tell little kids there's no such thing as Santa Claus. Yes, there is Saint Nicholas. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. So if the Vatican is the strong side of faith, what's that make Pittsburgh, considering St. Anthony's Church has the most religious reliquaries this side of the Vatican? I'll put it in football terms for you. You got the strong side. Then Pittsburgh's the blind side. Well, that year, my uncle came home. And he always had the coolest gifts for us. And not just the coolest gifts, his hugs. My uncle's hugs. They're just those hugs that swoop you right off your feet. And you know everything's going to be okay. A hug of faith. A hug that your soul has longed for. Well, lo and behold, 20-some years later, give or take, my husband serves on the same carrier, the United States Nimitz. That's funny how things work out that way. Oh, funny how things work out that way. Now, I've grown up around veterans my entire life. My entire life. There were Marine Corps veterans that we grew up around at around my uncle's house, and their names were Jody and Scotty, and their dad's name was Mr. Dave, and they were all Marine Corps veterans. And when we would have barbecues for like the 4th of July, they would always throw us in the pool and I mean chuck us. Like chuck us. My aunt had to tell them, like, be careful, these girls are little, you're gonna go whipping one of them straight over the other side of the pool and they're just gonna hit the dirt, hit the grass. I have a cousin that was Air Force. there's just been so many veterans in my family and around me my entire life. Now, a little fun fact that you can learn in on like the History Channel and the Military Channel, it's they're documentaries. So it's true. There were a lot of red tails. Do you know who those are? There were a lot of red tails that were born in southwestern Pennsylvania. You can find that information in documentaries. It's one of my favorite things to do. Now, I have a little cousin. He's in the Coast Guard. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I still have to hold a little conversation with him. But I'm very proud of him. I've always had veterans around me. And last year, I got real sad in December. I got really sad. I was almost put at the top of the naughty list. Oh my goodness. 44 years old, believing in St. Nick my entire life, and to be almost put at the top of the naughty list. Well, I cried for days. I cried for days. Well, my husband's like, no. She's not getting put at the top of the naughty list. So he went on a super duper top secret collaboration with St. Nick and Savage Tacticians. This hoodie means so much to me. It's like my Nimitz jacket. It means so much to me. That one time I was almost put at the top of the naughty list, right? It means so much to me. And when I tell you the inside of it literally feels like a hug from my husband, a hug from my uncle. They're tears of joy. Don't get all sappy on me now. Oh, this hoodie. So, when you little youngins decide what you're going to do with your lives and the life choices that you want to make, you have plenty. There's trade schools, there's college, there's definitely the military. Some of the greatest people I have been blessed to have in my life are all ex-military or currently military. They are some of the greatest people I know. Now, this diamond, this one, you see it, it's blue. It's named after my husband's ship and my uncle's ship. I call it my Nimitz. This is my Nimitz. They have a surprise coming for them. We're not going to tell them yet. It's too early. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that my husband gifts me the life that I have. I'm thankful he encourages my hobbies. I'm thankful for pretty much everything. Have you ever heard of Virginia versus the Lovings? You haven't? Okay. Well, let's get into it. It's interracial marriage. My existence, my father was Mexican. My existence, my legal existence is because of them, because they paved the path before all of us. I'm thankful to them. I'm thankful to them. It's funny. So, however much I miss my uncle, my dad, my aunts, my Mita, my Grammy. They always put a smile on my face. And it gets to this time of year, and I get so happy that my husband encourages my hobbies. I like to make wreaths, I told y'all. So for every one I make, I gift one away. And Mr. Moon's Operation Payback, that's the official shirt of my magic and joy. And then this hoodie, because it's southwestern PA, it gets cold here in Pittsburgh. This is the official hoodie of my magic and joy. And I go skipping all over the place, raining magic and joy and keeping his memory alive. Because there's two deaths you get in this life: your physical death, and then the death when your name is no longer spoken, when no one no longer remembers you. There's a church here. It's on 51. I drive past it a lot, taking my husband and our oldest son to work sometimes. On their marquee, that's a billboard sign, if you don't know what a marquee is. It's also a diamond. Yes, that is a marquee. On their marquee last year, it said, one day you're going to be a memory. Make sure you're a good one. Well, I try so hard every day. Watch this.